Hello, good morning and welcome. It's the 31st of July, Monday, end of the month. So on Friday, we've got the non-farm payroll. Don't expect a big impact from it again. We'll start as ever with the New Zealand USD. We seem to be losing a bit of strength at the top here. We made a high at 75.57. I think this basically now it's starting to lose momentum to the upside. We've got a short ratio has fallen slightly to 6.56 to 1, and it looks like maybe we're just rounding the corner on this. So I'm expecting downside on this from here, and we'll probably see that follow through later in the week. USD CAD. We've got a long ratio on the Canadian dollar of 1.67 to 1. It does look to me like it's starting to bottom a little bit, but I'm still a little bit wary of this. So we'll wait for a few days before we start calling it long for this pair. USD JPY. It has actually fallen again today, which is really nice. I've actually got my trade in profit and I've put a stop behind it, which is really nice. We've got a short ratio of 4.3 to 1. I am expecting to get strength in the US dollar, and that may actually be stronger than the yen is actually increasing. So I'd rather make sure of getting out of this trade if we have another little rally. So anyway, I've got my stop in. We'll see what happens. But the Mexican peso, I'm very pleased to see this raising its head off the bottom. The Mexican peso is falling faster than the US dollar. So even though we're seeing weakness in the dollar, the Mexican peso is falling faster. We have a long ratio on this pair of 2.75 to 1. So there is let me just have a look. Extra has been added to the shorts and the longs, so we're about remaining where we are, which means that they're flattening off a little bit. So we expect now for this pair to really move off the bottom, and hopefully it'll break through the 50 on the RSI this week. But there is a long way to go on this pair, and I'm looking for a move up to more or less 20 here. So well, we'll see how it goes. Euro GBP, expecting this to short. We've actually got resistance at 90 on this, and I'm expecting a move down short. We have got a little bit of a red candle this morning. It is at support, and I expect a break of that support a bit later on today. We've got a divergence of a 2.99. That's nearly 3 to 1 short for the pair. It is actually slowly coming down on the RSI, but I'd like to see a break short. But we're below the 69.1, so that means that at best we're just going to see sideways movements. The pound New Zealand dollar, divergence of a 7.8 to 1 long. I am expecting this to break up this week, being honest. It's down on support. We've been up and down for about the last 4 or 5 weeks, and I am expecting this to break at least to recent highs. You know, hopeful of this. I want to get another trade with a stop behind it. I'd like to see the RSI go above the 50. We have got quite a big divergence on the commitment of traders for this pair long. So we'll just see where that's going. AUD JPY. We're short the pair 11.3 to 1. that's a divergence between the commitment of traders positions, net trading positions, using the dollar as a base. So that's how we get that figure. We're 11.3 to 1 short. We've had 3 short candles, so that's Thursday, Friday, and today, and we're expecting it to break down. We're below the 69.1 on the RSI, and we're just looking for it to fail. We're also below 89.05, 89, which is resistance just above it. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and hopefully see you